So some people believe that drugs are like a gateway to different dimensions. Welcome back to Pinero's Mind. Today, I just felt like I have to show you a clip, right, that I came across on the internet. I'm going to put the links in the description of who it belongs to so you can check out the rest of the videos he's got, because this guy takes DMT, and then basically when he's coming out of the DMT experience, you know, he starts talking about his experience and puts himself on camera, as you're going to see shortly. And the main reason why I want to share this with you is because there's some things in his experience that are quite strange, and maybe I feel that you might want to hear it, you know. So we're going to just take a look at that. And don't forget, we've done videos before on simulations, you know, scientists believing that we live in a simulation, like we're stuck here, you know, that we can't go out. Also, you know, the Bible talks about there being a firmament, you know. So for those that don't know what a firmament is, go and make sure you research that. So, yeah, so we're going to take a look at this guy's experience and, yeah, enjoy.
Back at y'all again with another DMT trip that was fucking wow. So bam, I hit it. I held it. Blew it out. Hit it again. I held it. I blew it out. But I didn't hold it for a long time because I started choking, so it came right out. So I hit it again, and I just held it, and as I held it, everything started fucking going crazy. It like started changing, everything started changing. So I just like kicked back, just holding it, looking at the sky. And like the sky started to digitize like Minecraft or something. It was like weird. It started doing like Minecraft and like little squares, like you know what I mean, like that. And then it just said floosh. It was like, but at first it was like, you know, when it started to kick in, it went boof, boof. And when it did that, like everything got hella bright. It was like hella crazy. Everything just got hella bright and shit. But like, okay, now the clouds, they started changing and shit. And then it went boof again. And then it just was like different patterns and colors. And it was like people or something. It was weird though, because it was like weird. It was like people, but they was like in purples and blues and stuff like that. And you know, I could barely kind of make them out because it was like so many different shapes and stuff. And like it was starting to get kind of weird. So I said, I'm gonna close my eyes. And I closed my eyes. And when I closed my eyes, here come the hieroglyphs. Going all which types of ways and making like the little snakes and the different colors and designs and stuff. And I'm just like looking at it, and it was getting scary. Like it'll get scary, but like I said, I'm not scared no more because I done did it enough times to like not be scared. So as it was changing and stuff, like I started to see it's like when you at school and you start daydreaming, right? Like you be taking a test and you daydream and the numbers kind of get blurred and you might see a little tiny spot on the paper and you'll just be like looking at that spot, just like homing in on that spot because you're thinking about something else that has nothing to do with the test. It was like that. It was like I seen so many of the hieroglyphs, like I was there forever. It seemed like for hours just looking at it. So I just like kind of dazed off. And as I dazed off, I could see the silhouette, like it was like a dome, right? I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like looking up, I'm like, it's a dome. But then you could see like the metal part going down like that, and then you could see another metal piece coming across like that, and it seemed like it was like kind of netted, like it was like kind of like a net or something. And I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing? And like as I look closer, I can see through it in certain spots. So I'm like looking through it, and I see the silhouette of this dude. He like standing over me, he doing like this, like he like drilling into my forehead, and like I could feel like a little burn in here, like as he's going like this. And then as he's doing that, it's like a female, she come by and she do like this and she look. And then I could tell it's the female because I could see the breasts and stuff like that. And then she take off. And then it was like, bam, then another dude came a little bit later and he looked. And then he take off. So dude finished drilling, and then when he stopped, he takes off. When he take off, wait, hold on, man, because this shit is crazy, man, and I don't edit my videos. I just give it to you straight how it is. I'm not gonna edit anything. So, okay, as I'm looking through this dome, like I could see that the patterns that it's showing me, it's like a fucking curved TV that comes like from like out this side of my visual, out this side of my visual. It goes all the way around like this, and all the hieroglyphs that I'm seeing is like that curved TV. And it's like when I look a little bit beyond that curved TV, I can see them doing what they're doing. And it was crazy because dude, he finished drilling. And he got up and he walked away, It seemed like as I'm trying to look through this shit and like figure out what the fuck, because it feel like I'm laying down. It feel like I'm laying down and I'm looking up at like a simulation. Like that's what the fucking hieroglyphs was. They were like, all these patterns and shit was like a TV simulation that was throwing me off of what was going in there. It's like I came into a simulation being in here, and I'm laying in this thing and I'm looking. And so when dude got finished, somebody else came and they like looked, and they looking, and then they like start dancing, and then they went on. And then it was like every couple of moments somebody come and they'll look. And then they'll go on. Like two of them though, they did like they was dancing or something, and they kept going on, but I could see their silhouettes, but I couldn't see like who they were. I couldn't see no faces, or I couldn't see none of that. This was fucking, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy because me seeing the cross, I understand why the cross is so valuable. Because when you're laying back in the simulation and you're looking up at the simulation, when you go in, you see the cross or the womb or whatever they want to fucking call it. But that, it was like a cross. It was shaped just like the way the cross was. That's how it looked to me. It was fucking trippy, man. That was a trip. But it seemed like the one dude, he drilling on my head, and they walking by, just looking as he's doing his thing, and it was like, fuck, dude, that's crazy, man. It make you think about all this. It make you think about it like as if, but there's a lot of people to come into a simulation, and then it make me think about dimensions, right? Because if this is like all one big computer, actually, that we're in, then yes, you can probably go to other dimensions to where it's different types of beings. And all these beings and stuff in these different dimensions are all part of the same simulation of the same computer. It's like when you go into and you watch Google and you go on the internet and you got Google and you got Yahoo and you got, you know, it's like there are different ones you can go in and you can search. You know, you can search for what you want or whatnot. But then sometimes people can go basically on the computer, they can come into your computer through your Wi-Fi or your internet. Wow, through your Wi-Fi or your internet, they can come in your computer and get your information. So therefore, I can understand why some beings will be able to come in and out of this dimension. I think that would be possible because it's something like that. It's like different codes that you have to know, and in order to break through these different things. And then, man, that was just trippy. I was laying back. I could see the cross, dude. I could see that shit, and I could see these beings. The one working on me, and they just taking turns, like coming to check, coming to check, coming to check. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so if that's the case, right? I seen, if what the fuck I just seen is actually true, right? If what I seen is actually true, this is the way I'm taking it. I'm not sure if this is right or whatnot, but the way I'm taking it is, if that is true, then I understand a lot of things that be said with like scriptural things, like when he say, I knew you when you was in the womb. Yeah, you did. You knew me before that. Because when I got put in the simulation, you know what I mean? And when you come into the simulation, you believe what you want to believe. So you're going to believe it's a higher power because of the way this is. In order to come into this flesh, I guess this is how it got to be. And I don't know, man, that is fucking trippy, because I felt like I was laying back in a machine, dude. I was in a machine, and the dome, which is the dome that they're talking about that we're trapped in. They say we trapped in a dome. Fucking yeah, you're trapped in a dome. It's a dome. It's a dome, and it has a cross. And it has the net, the netted in the glass where you can still see through it though. But it's still a dome. And you can see that cross when you're looking up. You can't see the bands that's down here, but you can see the band that go down like this, and you can see the band that come about right there, to where it looks like a perfect cross. That's what you see. And then you see the simulation. You see the fucking, like when I was seeing the hieroglyphs, they was like a fucking TV that went, a curved TV, but it went all the way around my head to here. And to where everywhere I look, I just see the simulation. Until I fucking started basically not paying attention to it. I started basically daydreaming, because I had seen it already, and it was like going back and forth and back and forth. Evil, good, evil, good. And then like once I just started not paying attention to it, that's when I started seeing it. And it was like I could feel myself like trying to like pierce through it. It was like I was trying to pierce through what I was seeing. Like, what? Like, come on now. But I'm saying, though, if this is true, which I don't know, but I know what I fucking just seen right now. So you can say I'm crazy, you can say I'm tripping, or, let me know how you interpret what I seen. Because that's how I take it when I seen the cross. That's why the cross is so valuable, because when we get put in here, that's what we see. Even if you're in here and you wake up, that's what you see. You see the cross. It's right there. It's in your face all the time. The dome. They talk about the dome. The dome is in your face all the fucking time. That's why it's a dome. That's why you can't see beyond the dome. That's the way that I feel about what I see. That's the way that I feel. And I feel like I'm going crazy, man, because beyond, like, going, like, through my journey, what I always wanted to know through this journey when I started it 10 years ago, I always said, I just want to know the truth. I didn't want to know who was the real God, or who was Jesus, or who was this, or who was that. I always wanted to know the truth. So, if I seen the Minotaur that one time, I seen Shiva, whoever that other guy was, the next time, the one who Kali, the one who have her tongue out, I seen that the next time. It was something that was like kind of spooky, but then after a while, when I grabbed hold of it days later, it wasn't scary. But at the time, it was scary. And now, this time, I see this. That's making me go hum. That's making me question this whole reality right here. Because I seen how it digitized and it broke up. It's making me question this. And now I see, man, that's why the technology oh my God, man. If that is just real, what I just seen, man, do you know what kind of, that shatters a lot of shit. If what I seen right now was true, That shatter any belief system that's ever was created right now in this reality. That fucking shatters it. That means that the gods and all this stuff is like beyond some bullshit. It's some shit that's just created in this reality to keep you binded to what's going on, because this is a simulation and we're here for the human experience. So think about that. And I hope that's not what it is. I'm hoping that's not what it is. You know what I mean? When we talk about the creator and we talk about these different things, man, this sounds like something that's programmed into us. It's something that's programmed for us to believe. And then, yeah, when what's the name had that vision, yeah, he probably did see a cross. Because when you're about to damn near wake up about this motherfucking matrix, you see a cross. That's what you see. That's why the cross is so big in symbolism and it's been here for so long. The cross is what you see when you're waking up. I don't know, but I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but that's the way I'm looking at it. So, man, I'm telling y'all, that was beyond my wildest dreams right there. I thought I was going to see aliens and beings, but I seen something that brought me to a further understanding than all of that to me. But I don't know if I'm going crazy. Just tell me, man. This true life stories, just tell me. I can accept it. You know what I mean? But what I seen was that was the wildest thing. And as it comes back to me, I'ma hit y'all up. I'ma let y'all know what's going on. You know what I mean? When I take that trip, go back to TJ, I'ma let y'all know. True life stories, man. Thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs me up, man. And let me know what's going on, what I'm seeing.
People, I'm not telling you not to go and start taking DMT. I have not took DMT, okay? Because I'm not too sure about it, you know? I'm not too sure if it's a dark side thing, or I'm not too sure if it's a, you know what I mean? And, you know, when you research about DMT and you find out where it comes from, you know, and you find out when that experience is supposed to happen, like near to death, I think I would just wait. You know what I'm saying? I think I would just wait for it naturally to have that experience than try and force that experience. You know what I mean? Because the way the world is right now with everything going on, I might have an experience that I don't even want to come back. No, that's bad mind still. But yeah. So, it makes you wonder when you see like people on the road, you know, like, when you see like certain drug addicts and stuff on the road, and I see a guy the other day and he was just leaning into the road and he was like he was in his own world. So it makes you wonder, like, you know, it makes you wonder if people are just walking around taking this stuff, because when you go on this guy's site, his channel, he's at the beach smoking it and then recording his experience and talking about he's looking at the sun and he's pushing waves back with his mind and all this type of stuff. So I don't know, like, you know, I know I'm not telling you not to go and try it. Maybe you know someone that's tried it. If you do know someone that's tried it, please comment down below, you know, and let us know your experience, you know what I mean, how it was for you. Because this guy on his channel was talking about he's seen Gaia, you know, the dancing blue, and you know, he's seen creatures and jesters and all types of stuff. But it's still kind of cool to just watch his experience, you know what I mean? Just have a look at some of the stories that he tells when he's under the influence of this stuff. Like, it's really interesting. And also you will realize that you start wondering where these filmmakers get some of their ideas from. And I'm sure it's from taking these substances, you know? Because when you go into his other videos and he starts talking about the things that he's seen, and it's a bit strange. So maybe, you know, maybe that's how they make these films as well. Like these creatures and different types of strange backgrounds, and this is crazy. As you get, man's talking about the cross, and I don't know, but doesn't mean to go and take it. I don't think everybody's mind would be ready for them things there, you know what I mean? Some will say opening the third eye, You know, he's talking about drilling of the eye. I don't know if is that supposed to be open right now? Is it supposed to be opened? Not from my knowledge, you know, but everyone to themselves, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to share this this guy's experience with you, you know. And like, share, subscribe. Peace.